starting out at Aveson when I was very young, and when Aveson was also in its infancy, really was valuable for me in my development as a learner. This is because starting out at Aveson, I was put into an environment that I was unfamiliar with, coming from a public school, where I had to flourish, right? It was on me to spread out my wings and find my own way. There were resources given to me as needed and as I wanted them, but ultimately it was on me to direct my learning. And when given that responsibility, especially as a young child, early in my academic career, was very empowering. And in fact, it stuck with me, and it was such a strong force in my academic development. And all that's to say, being at Aveson as long as I was, built an intrinsic an intrinsic motivation, or a desire to drive my own learning, and to kind of transcend what the curriculum was doing and build my own ideas, right? And that culminated ultimately in my junior year, in my sophomore and junior year at Aveson, being entirely self-directed, right? I would go up to my advisor and I'd be like, hey, I have this really good idea. I want to pursue this. What do you think? She'd be like, okay. And I'd go pursue it. And another thing that comes up there is completion, right? You kind of don't want to drop too many projects, and because of that intrinsic motivation, I was choosing the right projects from the beginning, right? I was choosing the projects that I knew I would finish. I was choosing the research articles I knew I wanted to read, and so I would read them. I would finish them. I would finish the work.